Sometimes for hours, for days, and even weeks, I would have this feeling where I don't feel the pleasure in doing anything, looking down on myself, and even questioning my existence. Mostly when I fail in doing something. I know most of you watching this video have these feelings sometimes, and it's called depression. But today I'm going to share with you how I overcome depression and turn them into achievement. Looking up the meaning of depression, it's a low mood or loss of pleasure in activities for a long period of time. So before I move on with how you can also combat depression, let me show you what causes depression. So depression is simply caused by stressful events in most of the cases, like losing your job, money worries, going through a divorce, or some particular illness. There are many triggers and many causes, but how do you also know if you have also got depression or if you are depressed? Now it's straightforward. You feel worthless. That is how you also know that you are depressed. And in some cases, you have to consult your doctor or seek clinical attention in some severe cases. Now let me show you how I personally combat depression and how you can also use this method to also help you combat depression. How I find depression is it's just like a void in your life. Until you feel that void, you will never move on when you are depressed. And what you have to do is actually locate or pinpoint what causes your depression, and if you can do something about it or stop, then you can also stop. In some cases, as I'm talking about, some people use their money to also gamble, and whenever they lose, that causes depression for them. So if you know when you gamble you lose, you are depressed, you have to also seek a way to also cut that loss or just stop gambling as a whole, so that you can also feel that depression void in your life. Now let me show you how I also combat depression. So the number one way to combat depression is also staying in touch and not withdrawing from others. So whenever you are depressed, you have to also go outside, talk to people, call people on the phone, talk to them, chat with people via video call as well as text messages, or just get in touch with people. This way you will be also filling the void in your life and just keep on with your life with others and not withdrawing yourself from others. You know that I said that depression is just like a void, so you have to also fill that void in your life. Now exercising is one of the ways that you can also fill that void, because it's an activity that you are doing. So when you are doing the activity, it will also certainly take off your mind from that depression, and you would be alone, be sitting there by yourself, which will also lead you to also thinking about the things that you have done wrong in your life, and also thinking that you are also worthless. You have to just exercise in order to also help you avoid thinking and also sitting there alone by yourself. When depression attacks you, it's just like a villain in the movie, so you have to just go straight forward and face your fears. So as I told you, you can also try and avoid what causes the depression for you. In this case, you have to also stop some activities that you do which have turned into addiction. So you have to also stop that addiction, meaning facing your fear and stopping that addiction will also remove depression from your life. So you have to just face your fear and do it. Whatever you are doing that causes the depression for you, you have to just stop it. When you are depressed, you need to get some rest. So what you have to do is to also sleep in order to relax your body, because when you are thinking too much, you are using most of the energy in your body. So you have to get some rest in order to also restore some of the energies that you have also used. Try and do everything to also get some rest. This is what I usually do when I'm depressed. So what I will do is that the goals that I've set already, I will try to hit them one by one. So I force my body, I force myself out of that depression. Whenever I want to record, I just come on, turn on the camera, and also start recording what I've also written down, or the words work that I have to do, or if I have any tasks to do, I force my body and I force myself to also do it. In this way, I see that most of the times when I come out of depression, I also achieve more in my life. So this is how I also combat depression, and I hope this video also help you combat your own depression. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you can get more videos like this which can also help you. I'm Emmanuel, and I'll see you in the next video.